Hi everyone, it's Chucky C, and I'm here with another web show on Chucky C TV. Yes. Today will be a little different. I know my first episode was a little funny and a little more, a little off the wall. This one will be a little more serious, mainly because it does pertain to bullying and how it's affecting somebody that's really close to me and that I love dearly and would do almost anything for. It pains me to see that this young lady is going through something that I went through when I was her age. And it hurts even more to see someone you love go through the hardships of life, and you can't really do anything but listen and try and supply advice, and you can supply all the advice in the world, but it's up to the person to be able to take that information and apply it properly, if that makes sense. A little about her situation. She is a middle school to high school age, old middle school, young high school age. And she's a very bright young girl. She's into the arts. She's into math and science. She's an A student. She's a super scholar. She's what one hour in our generation or in the older generation. I'm not older, but would see as like role model material. But because of her generation or her age group, she doesn't fit in with those individuals, and they are too like-minded at this point in time to appreciate what she can offer and what she brings to the table. And she's very much unappreciated, and she's very much bullied and picked on for being smart and being creative and being outside the box and and being her in a sense, which takes me to my next point. I feel as though when people are being bullied and when they are when you are being bullied, you're kind of being forced into a societal box instead of putting time in developing an individual and developing who they are as a person. You then are dealing with who people are as a group or as a whole, and it's no longer on an individualistic basis. I apologize if y'all can hear the rain. It's storming outside. But it hurts because it took me some hard learning to get to a point where it's like it's okay to be different. It's okay to enjoy who you are or to celebrate how your mind operates and how you're different from everyone else. Like, I think that's one of the best things of life. Nobody is the same. Even if you're twins, you have different personalities, and that's what you celebrate in a person. That's why we aren't robots and we aren't all alike. You celebrate the variance of life, So I tried to alleviate this situation, or I tried to help out in a sense. And I think I potentially made it worse, which is why I'm making this video now. It kind of, like, the conversation with her, because I was very upset that she was even in this situation, kind of went like this.
Look tough now. Okay, so you up and lose face, and you drop your hands, right? I drop my hands. Then you say in a tough voice, if you're so bad, hit me. Hit me? That's right. Hit me. Now say it like you ain't scared of nobody. Hit me. Meaner. Hit me. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Do it like that out there, and nobody will be messing with you. I know that's right. Hit me. Good. Yeah, go ahead. Hit me. You supposed to be so bad. Hit me.
And it kind of attempted to be like this.
Leave me alone, Lou. Because I'm not scared of you. You think you're so bad, huh? Well, hit me. Hit me. Hit me.
And I'm really, really glad it didn't end up like this.
What happened? I don't want to talk about it, Alfie. Big Lou again, huh? Did you do the main face like we showed you? Yeah. And did you get up and lose face? Yeah. Did you act tough and say, hit me? Yeah. So what happened? I got hit.
All right. And because it didn't end up like that, and because I do realize that I deal with situations completely different than this young lady, as well as everyone else, I'm a little bit on edge. I felt as though it would potentially be more effective if if someone being bullied, or maybe even a bullier, were to see this, and I could provide my story, and then, it kind of like, it's like, oh, okay, so this is only temporary. It's like hard times don't last always. So, a little about my situation, and this is rare that I'm even talking about myself because I don't do it. So, uh, take pay attention. I'm a very private person when it comes to shit I've been through. Anyway, so growing up, I was constantly being bullied by a certain group of people. I was not part of the in crowd. I grew up thinking that I was the most funniest looking person in the world, and I still am funny looking, but that's okay. um, I didn't grow up thinking I was cute at all. I wasn't cool. I wasn't allowed to listen to the same music that everybody was in. I was very bright academically, but because I wanted to be cool so bad, I did like. And I know my parents are going to see this and flip out. I did drop out of the academic program, the academically gifted program, because I did want to be cool, and that was my main goal at the time. It wasn't to. My goal was to fit in. My goal wasn't to develop who I was as a person. And I've really never ever told anybody that, so I'm probably gonna get blasted. um, and because I did all those things just to fit in, just to alleviate being teased and being bullied and being scared to go to school and being talked about. Like, I didn't like it. And I tried to be someone I wasn't. I was sneaking out the house to be cool because I wasn't allowed to go out. I mean, for God's sakes, my parents are educators, so I could do absolutely nothing. So I then realized the hard way that basically being on punishment and all that other great stuff, I then had to figure out how I could not care about what other people thought, whether they liked me or they didn't like me. I kind of developed a shell of for me um, to protect myself and to kind of be me without being penetrated by other people, if that makes sense. Pause on penetration. Um, my mother gave me some excellent advice, and I think once she told me that, I took off and ran with it. She told me that because I used to be a crybaby, but you can't wear your heart on your sleeve. Life is going to be hard. People are going to be hard. People are going to be rude. Nobody is necessarily going to respect who you are automatically. You have to make them respect you. So don't wear your heart on your sleeve. You have to lock it in in an ice box sometimes. And somebody could be pelting you with all the bullshit in the world, but you take it at that point, you defend yourself at that point, then you go home and you think about it. How could you have done it better? And that's kind of how I built on it and got to where I was, just to realize that at this point in time, more mechanisms need to be put into place to protect these young minds of these babies. It's like we're smashing their creativity and their individuality and their personality because we as in society want them to be who society wants them to be instead of who they were created to be. And that's just, that I would actually love to devote a lot of attention into that sector of life alone, developing young minds to reach their full potential. If I could do that, that would be just the best thing in life. Like, if I could make that into a profession, that would be awesome. But yeah, those are my 2 cents. And I apologize for such a long clip this week, but it's just, or today, it's just something that's really bothering me. And I'd love to have some dialogue on this. Definitely feedback, comments, reviews. I'd love it. I'd love advice to give to this young lady because I love her so much, and I don't want her to have to go through what I went through, as well as anybody else watching. I don't want you to go through everything I did, because that was some traumatizing shit, But at the same time, I wouldn't change it for the world. I love who I've become. I love who I am now. I'm comfortable with myself, and I'm glad to talk to other people about it. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. I'm Chucky C, and I'm signing off for Chucky C TV. Oh, one more thing, haha, before I sign off completely. Next episode or coming soon, it'll be Chucky C and Merrick on the Rocks with Bar Etiquette 101. All right, y'all take care.